Hello, I'm Kendra, and this is Hooked by Happenstance Makes Monday, episode number 43, Renovate. So, it is obviously not Monday. Haha. I have not gotten around to filming because I've been doing other things, which I will explain momentarily. Okay, you're going to have to live on the ground now. Afghan, you are a little too warm while I chat for a moment. So, it is Thursday. I was going to film on Monday night, but instead I was busy doing things here in my office and working on my Afghan and just trying to get things in order, which all led to our word of the week. So our word of the week is renovate, which according to Merriam-Webster is a verb. Note in the top 40% of words, so I picked a popular word this week, it is a verb meaning, number one, to restore to a former better state as by cleaning, repairing, or rebuilding. Or two, to restore to life, vigor, or activity as in revive. So that is what I've been working on this week. We are working on some home renovations. We are ultimately going to be redoing my office here in the next couple of weeks. It will need to be completely emptied by that point. Hello, cat. I have not figured out how to renovate her mood, attention, or activities, but maybe the new office will chill her out. Probably not. It's probably just going to make her mad. I think all the cats are mad right now because I think they think we're moving because I'm putting things in boxes. Never moving. Never moving this stuff again. But anyways, I totally digress. So we are ultimately, I talked about it on Sunday, I'm going to empty my office, we're going to gut it down to studs, redo the electrical, put in drywall, and this is one of the last rooms in our house that we need to do that too. There is one room that still needs the ceiling done, and one room that needs to be gut to studs, and then we are done and have fully redone every single room in this house. Now, the house I live in, if you do not know, I live in a farmhouse, which has been in my family for well over 100 years. I'm the fourth generation, but the third generation to live in the house. So, that is how that goes. My dad and my uncle did not live, they lived here growing up, but then they moved away because my grandma was still living here. And within like a month of my grandma dying, we moved in with a baby. And yeah, it's been where we've been for a while, and we bought the house about 5 years ago. So, slowly but surely, we are renovating our way through because houses need to be lived in and houses need to be loved on to make them continue to survive. So, we're trying to make the house work for us as best we can, and slowly but surely we're doing that. So, I've been working on this room, which is why it's a mess. It actually, I think, looks cleaner behind me today than it has recently, but that is actually part of the mess process because I'm emptying things, and so it's just all behind you. And then, we've also been working on renovating our kitchen. We are finishing it. If you do not know, I daily vlog. I only mention it because every time it comes up, someone goes, I didn't know there's another channel of videos I could be watching. Yes, Happenstance Place is where I daily vlog, and it's almost every day. I post things about my daily life, and there's a playlist on the channel over there if you want to see it. When Steve and I redid our kitchen, it took us a while, but we got a living room down to studs and turned a room that was not a kitchen into a kitchen. And it is lovely and amazing and I love it. But we were like 2/3 of the way through and the money ran out, so we stopped. And now it's like a year and a half later, and we are ready to finish it. So we are putting cabinetry along a wall that's been underutilized and kind of just ignored because we didn't know what to do with it. We figured it out, and this weekend in our world is midweek, we are putting cabinetry up. So I have been dealing with going and running errands to buy cabinetry, put cabinetry in. We're also renovating our deck outside and repainting and repurposing things and doing all that and just yard work and things and trying to be present in my real life means that I've been less present in my online life, which is probably a good thing and probably part of renovating myself. I do feel a lot better than I felt recently. It probably helps in large part. Number one, time helps. Number two, the weather has chilled out and is just like not doing the back and forth like huge shifts, which my body does not handle well So I'm feeling a little more even-keeled, which is good. I'm doing as much fake it till you make it as I can. If I just pretend that I'm capable of doing things, I can usually muster my way through. And I've also been spending since Monday, trying to get better sleep, because I have been sleeping terribly, and you cannot function as a human well without sleeping. And I have little humans that expect me to function all the time. So that is exhausting, and that sucks out my energy and will to do anything. So I have not been making the videos I intended to make, well, as far as the podcast. I've been making videos, though, surprisingly. I just have not put them out yet. There are things you'll see in the future. See, I'm trying to be, like, better about having a little bit of a backlog, because if I have stuff to just release on the days when I can't sit down and do this, it's possible. And I recognize I have yammered on, and you have yet to see anything with yarn in it. Hope you don't mind. That's what you get right now. But I do have some things to show you. There is nothing off my hook this week. Well, kind of. As far as my strung out, I've been working on my scrap stash blanket in an effort to clean things up. And look, we have a strip in here, and this is what I've got my tiny yarn balls down to, which is like a very respectable amount. I have some bigger ones, but like the ones that are guaranteed to go into this blanket, I'm very happy with my progress on that. And here is where I'm at on this strip. And I think this one's done. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I think I finished this one. And I don't remember if you've seen this one before, but if you haven't, then I finished something. But this isn't a fully finished project, but I figure progress in any form is a good thing. So I worked on my scrap stash blanket some to just get that out of the way, and as part of my cleaning up process, and I will continue to amass little balls as I find them while I'm cleaning up, but that's where I'm at on that. The thing that's been getting the most love and is getting so big, I don't even think I can show it to you all in frame, is my Tides of Change. This is going to be my nephew's graduation afghan. He graduates in June. It is a free pattern by Frank O. Randall on Ravelry, and it's being made out of 5 colors of Red Heart Soft, and right now I'm looking for my Progress Keeper, because I put one in last week, and I feel like I've actually done like a ton this week. See, so you're kind of getting to see the whole thing. Where is the Progress Keeper? Come on, it's been getting caught on everything. It's got a cow on it. And the cow has a little word moo hanging off its face, and the moo sometimes gets caught on things. It was not meant to be a Progress Keeper. Well, that's not why I bought the charm. It's probably not the greatest choice, but oh my gosh. Seriously. There has to be one in here. I have to be almost to the end, right? Where, oh where is my Progress Keeper? Let's see. Come on. Oh, I hear it. Come on, where are you? Oh. Oh! Oh, oh, I hear it. I felt it. Oh, there it is. Oh, wow, it's because it was further in than I expected. Okay. So, last I talked to you, I was here. And now, I'm here. That is so much that I've completed on this afghan, and it's turning out so good. Now, this section took me a little bit of work. This mesh, I had not looked ahead in the pattern to see this mesh is made out of treble crochets, which, the US treble. So it has like the extra wrapping, and then obviously the extra like pulling off your hook. Now, I am a knife grip person, not a pencil grip person, which works just great for me usually. However, there's like a lot of the pulls off the thing, and it started to hurt my shoulder working on the treble crochet section, just because of all that extra looping, and I was kind of like nose to the grindstone on this project. So I had to then take a little break, but I'm trudging along. I think I only have 4 rows left, or 4 rounds, so We are almost there, and it's looking so, so good. It's amazing. I'm going to have to weave in all the ends, and that's going to be less than amazing, but let's see. I don't think you've seen the middle for a while. So, yeah, it's awesome, and I know that my sister has seen it because she's watched some of his videos, so she has pre-seen her son's Afghan, and she likes it, so that's good stuff. It's heavy, though, to move around. It's going to be amazing, like, to actually use, but, like, trying to lift it around, and my arms are really tired from lifting cabinetry yesterday. I have one more project I've worked on. Let me go grab it. And the final thing I have put time and energy into this week as far as crochet has been my Granny Virus shawl. This is being made out of Red Heart Super Saver in the gold color and some yarn. I've been yarn fairied and variegated. I do not know what it is because it came labelless. Once I am done and it's been washed, it should all lay out flat based on my experience with both of these kinds of patterns, but the loopy doodles make it all crinkle when I'm making it. So here is where I'm at. I think I was at the end of this granny. I think I just put in this section of virus since the last time I showed it to you, but I might have finished the granny section and put the virus in. I forget. I really do, and I didn't check. So I'm basically just going to go, I think, until I run out of the variegated, and then we'll just call that good. And the gold sections in here are actually little balls of yarn I had from frogging a bunch of pockets that I'd made. So I have a lot of like smallish balls of varying sizes. So I will not end up using all the gold that I have, and that's fine because that'll be stuff that I can use in other projects, but I would like to use the majority of the variegated up. And then I guess I'll end up with a small ball to add to my scrap stash blanket, which is so close to being done. I think I only need 2 more strips. So, I don't know, maybe by the end of the summer. We'll see. I'm not in like a hurry, but it would be nice to like move on to something else. Move on to another one. I don't know, because I have enjoyed having that as like a thing that's going on. Because interestingly, I've never made myself a blanket. Probably should one of these days. I have a few ideas. But why do I keep wanting to make blankets? They take a really long time, and I don't really enjoy doing them. But I think I like the idea because they're massive, and it feels like an accomplishment to do it. But it's also a mental and physical time suck. But that is neither here nor there. That is everything for this week. I have to go back to renovating my house. I'm going to go paint my porch now. And then, I don't know what else I'm going to get into today, but probably some more work in here because I need to empty this office out in the next 2 weeks. It needs to be all the way emptied. Like, no furniture, no nothing. It's going to be a treat. It's going to be a treat when it's done. So I'm just going to focus on that and continue to try to feel renewed and renovated and, like, have vigor and life myself. So, trying to keep the energy up. Trying to keep the mood up. Trying to just keep moving because as long as you're moving, things are theoretically getting done, right? Right? I hope. And I will try and make a little bit of time to sit down and crochet because I would like to get that Tides of Change done here this week. Hopefully next Monday I can show you a completed, probably not ends woven in, but that I will have stitching completed on that. But you never know. Just do what I can because I can only do so much. I am one person. I have to keep reminding myself that. Remind yourself of that too. You are one person. You can only do so much. And I think we always want to do more than we are actually capable of stuffing in a 24-hour day. And sleep. Sleep is good too. So I'm going to go have a cup of coffee and get on with renovating my house, my office, my life, my mood, my everything. And I will see you all next time. Bye!